So here's my small garden. Wanted to share that. And then I got some new pine seedlings, and I'm going to wire one and talk a little bit about that. But first, here's my new fixation. I'm going to try making pots, finally. I've really wanted to try this for a long time, so glad I'm doing it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. I can only get better, but glad I'm finally getting around to it. And then here is a bunch of bonsai stands I made in the last couple of months. This is walnut. There's a lot of walnut. These were fun to make too. I'm afraid of the saw. I like this one a lot. This is rosewood. So I was selling these last month. This month's been a little slower. But anyway, here let's look at these seedlings. So on the right, here we have the Japanese black pine, of course, and then these are the two seedlings I got today. These are Japanese red pine, which don't maybe look exciting, but it's exciting for me because I've had trouble finding red pine seedlings. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spot. So you'll notice red pine, the foliage is a lot denser. That's probably the biggest difference until they get older. The needles are also a lot finer on the red pine. So when you wire, you want to try to get the initial bend as low or as close to the soil line as possible. If you're planning to make shohin bonsai, that initial bend when they're this young is important. You'd be surprised how quickly they end up growing and sort of get away from you, which is what happened with some of my black pine. I didn't bend them enough. I didn't do it drastically enough. And so if you're new, I would say you probably want these bends to be more aggressive than you would think. But, it's a learning process. You also don't want to kill your tree. The health of the tree is what's most important. So here I'm trying to get something interesting. I'm trying to bend it, like I said, down pretty low. I wouldn't normally wire aggressively like this until fall or spring, but these are young and really, really flexible. So I do get nervous twisting them around like this, but they'll be fine. I'm just trying to get the bend tighter. If you're able to get tight bends like this, later on down the road you can form knots and twist it around itself almost. And you can thicken the trunk faster if you're able to make these knots. So I think this is probably good enough for now. Like I said, I don't love to mess with it too much. I'll do this one tomorrow. But yeah, so thanks for watching. And, if you could share, like, subscribe, all that stuff would be great.